Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori and today I'm going to do a flip through of the French journal. I could still do more with it and I probably will, but since we're getting to the end of June and this was the junk journal for June, or the handmade journal for June more appropriately in this case because there's no junk in here. So let's get started and see what I've managed to get added to it since last time we saw this book. So here's the cover. I've added a couple things here in the pocket. Let me see if I make sure I'm going to try to stay on screen here. And I added a few things here under this tuck spot. And there's still quite a few blank pages, but it's getting very chunky. Did some collage there. A little bit of old letter on the back of that invoice to kind of strengthen it. This invoice is nice and strong, as is this one. I added these two pieces of, let's see, this is a receipt of some sort, and this is part of a receipt to strengthen that. And I put some things in one of the pockets. I just love these pockets. It's one of my most favorite things about this journal. Let me scoot this for a little bit. There we go. Some more blank pages. I added a receipt or an invoice on the back of this one, just as a little bit of something different, a little bit of color. Here's the back of the power bill. I glued in one of these long receipts, and I didn't want to necessarily hide the back of it. It's got stuff on the back of it, so I just hinged it in on this side, and you could come back if you wanted to and glue this down and make it a pocket or whatever, but it's a little flip out at this point. And that brings us to the center of that. And like I said, there's lots more I could do, but it's getting pretty chunky, especially when I put that handbill back in, or in for the first time. I decorated this page a little bit. It's wonderful. Oh, I just love the letterheads on some of the invoices. This one. This one. Oops. Run my hands over the spine of these so that it kind of helps flatten it out. So I've got some invoices in here. That one's got a rusty pin in it. These pink ones are great for adding a little bit of more color to the parts and pieces. This is one of those cool onion skin invoices. Let's slide it back down in here. Pull that up so that I remember that there's a pin there and don't run my hands across that and poke myself. Let me come back and just take the point of that off. It's like I also need to maybe put a either a couple more pages in this pocket or a paper clip to hold them in place because they're kind of heavy. Oh, I have a tuck spot here with nothing in it. Oh, my stuff is out away from me. Oh, this is another tuck spot I missed. Like I said, lots more I could do, but what I did with the handbill was fold it up nicely and then use one of the hidden paper clips that I've made in past videos because I wanted to protect it. I didn't want to put just a sharp paper clip on there. Excuse me, Dev, what you doing, honey? My girly kitty's under my feet. What you doing? Oh, is your brother in the window? Okay. Sorry, Dev. Sorry, girl. I'll be done in just a minute. Okay. Actually, oops. slide that up a little bit so it doesn't, whoops, slide it up and off. Sorry, the cats have me distracted. They were being really good until I decided to sit down and do this video. That'll hold it in place just that way it doesn't fall out. And then over time too, I think it'll get a little bit flatter because I've had it not completely flat. I did have it folded a little bit after I did the repair on it, but I haven't had it trying to mash it down flat. So some more. I'll add this tuck spot in here. This pocket is still empty. Yeah, I probably really should have made this spine much thicker. I hinged this receipt into. No, Deb. No, honey. No, my bear. No, don't get on my desk. Okay, Deb. And I did this little cutout here with this image, and then put a piece of no, bunny. No, bunny. Little what would it be, like ledger paper on the back of it, just so you didn't see the because this is a page out of a book, just to make kind of an interesting little tab there. Did a little collage there. Still have the book page here that I haven't decorated yet. I took this receipt, this cool stamping and stuff on it, and these tax stamps, I think. Not postage stamps, I think they're tax stamps. And folded it around these pages and then left it sticking out just a little bit. So it's kind of like not kind of like, it is a little tab. Just something different. Still lots of blank pages here. I have this here. I was looking for something to hinge onto that, but I hadn't found anything that was the right width yet. So the search will continue. This, I tucked one of these in this little, under this little coupon there. And got some more collage I can do there. Got this folded over here. These things tucked in here under the belly band that wasn't long enough to be a belly band, so it is a nice tuck spot. Holds those in there nicely. And then there is more room here. And here's this pocket that's got some invoices in it. So that worked. Those pockets worked a treat. Oh, sorry. I keep talking about how excited I am about them. I am really excited about them. Here's another invoice. Here's another tuck spot that I added some book page and receipts. And this is one of those little coupons. That tucked in. I have a French postcard in here, and it's got writing on the back, but it doesn't have any kind of a date. It doesn't have a stamp, but so I didn't want to just glue it down because I didn't want to lose the stuff on the back. And then this is a really cool French document. Nope, it's this way. It's actually glued instead of being stapled or pinned, and it's got the receipt on it, and it's got this really cool stamp. Hopefully you can see that. It's really cool. And writing on the back of this document. And so I thought, and on this one, I thought it just best to fold it and tuck it into this back pocket tuck spot here in the very back of the journal. So there we go. I don't know how many pages I have. I didn't do anything with the back of the cover yet, but it holds, yeah, you know, it's a little gator mouthy, just a little bit with that. If I take this out, then actually it's not gator mouthy, but there's still tons of stuff to add. So by the time I'm done with it, it will be gator mouthy. But then again, you know, it's probably not something I've made if it's not overstuffed. So you know, it's the other direction. That's what I did wrong here. Let's put the long edge back on that page. There we go. So there it is. There's the French journal full of all those not all, some of those wonderful invoices that I got from Louise at Forever French and Forever French Papers on Etsy. Hop over to her shop if you get a chance. I also have some packets of invoices in my shop, which is Piles of Paragraphs on Etsy. And if you enjoyed this video or this series of videos for this journal, please leave me a thumbs up. I'd love to have a comment. Let me know what you think of the final-ish product, or if you have some suggestions for things to add, to fill in all the blank spots, because there's lots. I would appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The little channel is still growing, but I'd like it to continue. And so I will say bye-bye for now.